Christmas ideas for a lot less. Only 75 cents. Check it out.
And consider yourself part of the family.
I'm the ghost of Holiday's present. Here to bring you your holiday present. Holiday greetings from the Pennsylvania Lottery, the new $1 instant game. It gives you lots of chances to win lots of cash, up to $50,000 instantly, plus a chance at the top prize of $1,000 a week for life. 1 million guaranteed. 'Tis the season to be lucky. Play Holiday Greetings.
Okay, Ethel, you want to hit the lights? Great. Now, here's our first stop in Philadelphia. That's Independence Hall, and there's Ethel and the kids, and, that's just a TV news van going by there. Oh, now here's Ethel and the kids on the Art Museum steps. And, there's another one of those news vans again. Oh, there's Ethel eating one of those soft pretzels. Oh, now we took a ride up to the state capitol for a day, and I got a great shot of that news van again. Oh, now here we are going to Atlantic City. This is great.
Nobody covers the Delaware Valley like Action News.
And, there's that news van again.
Join the crime fighters on Action News tonight. The world's funniest commercial goofs, brought to you by Tide. Tide Country, where Tide handles lots of tough cleaning problems. From ice cream to mud, Tide gets it clean.
When you need a little lift, but you just can't take a break, chew Wrigley's Spearmint Gum.
The cool, refreshing feeling of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum puts a little lift in everything you do. That good, smooth chewing, that crisp, clean taste, that Wrigley's Spearmint pickup is going for you.
Wrigley's Spearmint Gum really keeps you humming. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum keeps you humming along. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum really keeps you humming. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum keeps you humming.
Recently, an independent research firm ran a taste test between Sprite and 7-Up. And the taste people chose most often was the taste of Sprite. That's because Sprite is the only caffeine-free soft drink with lemon. And people just seem to love that great lemon taste. We like to look at it this way. We gave the people a choice, and more of them made the Sprite one.
It's only Sprite for you.
How loyal are people to the brands they choose?
Would you swap your garbage bags for 2 of this other leading brand? Would you swap your rice for 2 of this other leading brand? Would you swap your Tide for 2 of this other leading powder?
No, I won't.
How about these 2 liquids?
No, I've tried liquids. I don't like them.
Why?
I've been every place in the United States you can name and had every kind of dirt, like Georgia clay.
And?
Upstate New York. Lots of good old brown dirt up there. Tide takes that out of my children's stuff.
But you're turning down twice as much. Look at this, leading powder, leading liquid.
Wouldn't do that. I'm sorry. It's not worth it.
How loyal are people to Tide?
Tide keeps my family looking very special.
Okay.
Do I sound like a proud mother?
Women just won't give up the clean they get with Tide.
Mom, please. I'm 30 years old. I can choose my own hand lotion.
Sweetheart, you know about tennis. I know about rough, dry hands, and this is better.
Come on. Just try it. It's new.
Wondra?
I've used Wonder. It's not new.
This Wondra is new.
You say it's better. Better than what?
Better than any top lotion you used to use. Take it, please. You'll see.
Now new Wondra has more moisturizing glycerin than any leading lotion. And new Wondra works better than any leading lotion at turning rough, dry hands soft and smooth.
Ooh, nice. You're using Wondra.
It's better.
You're never too old to learn.
New Wondra.
It's better than any leading lotion.
Sunday, Elegant Elephants, Famous Footprints, Shocking Smash-Ups, Ripley's Believe It or Not.
You're looking at the unique aerodynamic design of the new '84 Ford Tempo. But come on in for the inside story. Tempo has more driver legroom than an Audi 5000. There's a clear view of the instrument cluster. Driver's controls and storage areas are fingertips away. And Tempo's interior actually has more rear room than the Mercedes 300D. The new Ford Tempo.
Pick up the tempo of your life.
Have you driven the best-built American cars? Have you driven a Ford lately?
We've walked this shoreline 100 times, and every time my wife manages to see something new. So I was really worried when her eyes started bothering her. We went to Pearl Vision Center together.
The doctor checked her eyes carefully, and they were very helpful in picking out frames she felt good in. After all these years of seeing beautiful things through her eyes, how could I trust them to just anyone?
Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl.
Friday, the mob wants Benson dead.
You'd give up your life to protect mine.
I wouldn't give up my bowling night.
Then Ben Vereen joins Webster for an entertainment classic. And lottery hits New York, where winning can be murder.
You actually think that one of us killed him?
It's possible. Then Teenage Girls for Sale.
How long you been out on the streets?
And Matt Houston's Their Only Hope.
Tomorrow, all starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
The world's funniest commercial goofs will be right back.
Saturday on T.J. Hooker. A robbery in progress.
Romano, behind you!
The backup pulls a freeze.
She didn't fire.
And a coward's found out. Then Julie goes overboard for Engelbert Humperdinck, and it's full speed ahead on the Love Boat.
Hey, love chocolate and peanut butter? Do I have a candy bar for you? New Twix peanut butter. Makes me hungry just thinking about it. It's got rich milk chocolate over real peanut butter. And that Twix cookie crunch. Mmm, tastes great. Boy, are you lucky. Now you've got two to love. The original, delicious Twix caramel, and now Twix peanut butter. Try them both. Twix caramel and new Twix peanut butter cookie bars. The chocolate candy with the cookie crunch.
The weather's closing in. The road's getting worse. That's when you want the performance of Exxon unleaded regular gasoline. Higher in octane than most other unleaded regulars to help silence knocks and pings and give you the performance you need. For still higher octane, try Exxon Extra Unleaded. When you want performance, you want Exxon. Quality you can count on.
Shelley Winters joins Merv tomorrow at 4.
Search presents The Encounter. You never know when you're going to wind up face-to-face with someone. With Search, you're always ready.
Excuse me, I want the press.
Excuse me, I
missed him.
Only Search has a great taste plus a glistening drop of Retsin and a fresh, clean flavor to get your breath fresh enough to go face-to-face.
Now what?
Dinner.
I get the picture.
Search regular and sugar-free for breath that's face-to-face fresh.
That's my sister. She's witty. I am wild. She loves jazz. I love the Stones. Opposite, right down to our lashes. She likes them soft and natural. I like mine to say wow. But we've got something in common. Dial-A-Lash Mascara by Maybelline. She sets hers lower. I set mine higher. My sister, we'll never be alike, but we'll both have beautiful lashes.
Dial-A-Lash Waterproof Mascara by Maybelline for lashes as individual as you are.
So long. Thanks again, guys.
Oh, we forgot to ask them about
Right. I'll get them before he gets back on the truck.
Ever get the feeling when you buy something that once you get it home, you're out on your own? Well, it's a lot different with GE. We're always there to help.
What you need to do
With
is
an
take
answer
the table.
center to answer your questions 24 hours a day. With servicemen who show up at your convenience.
Gee, I'm sorry we're late.
You're not late. I was a little early.
Or if you'd like to fix it yourself, there's the GE Quick Fix
Removable
system.
hoses with hose clamp pliers.
And with GE financing, you may be able to get that kitchen you've wanted for years, practically overnight. With GE, you never feel alone. GE, we bring good things to life.
1 week from tonight.
When I show mine,
It's only the beginning, because your favorite stars will be showing it all. Join us for a very intimate peek at Hollywood Private Home Movies #2.
You're young, you're active, on the go. You wear Hanes too, and you know, gentlemen prefer Hanes. Hanes too is sheer and shaped, it's true, at a price that's right for you. Gentlemen prefer Hanes.
Out of the package, the leading brand looks like this. Hanes too, like this. You choose.
Times have changed, but one thing's true. Looking good feels nice to you.
Now Now get great savings on Hanes, too.
You're looking at the unexpected granola bar. Unexpected.
Unexpectedly moist.
It's not crumbling.
Quaker makes it chewy.
Quaker Chewy granola bars.
A granola bar with chocolate chips.
Quaker makes it moist and chewy.
You can certainly see the difference in a Quaker Chewy granola bar, but it's a lot more fun to taste it. Now in 2 new flavors, peanut butter and chocolate chip, and chunky nut and raisin.
It's delicious.
Next, for some doctors,
Look down!
there's no vacation. And when the beast gets the beauty, Trauma Center gets the call. Sunday,
This is not an exercise.
the movie beyond imagining, the day after.
A new Playboy Hotel and Casino. It's a good thing they left the outside the same. Otherwise, you wouldn't recognize it.
Howdy. I'd like to tell you something you already know. Sprint can save you money on your long-distance calls, but you knew that. Well, here's something you don't know. Now you can call everywhere with Sprint. So now you can save everywhere with Sprint. You can save when you call your friends, your family, your buddies back home. Anyone. You can call anyone with Sprint. The only thing is, they gotta have a phone. Call Sprint. Find out about it.
Guess what's gonna taste great?
Feels like it's time for cup of soup. Feels like it's time. Cup of soup time.
The Pennsylvania Consumers Board solves consumer problems. If you have a complaint with a landlord or merchant, call 898-6000. Don Tollefson with sports tonight at 11.
Trauma Center, brought to you by Pampers. Pampers has been helping to keep America's babies dry for years. No wonder mothers trust their babies to Pampers Dryness.
And now, an announcement that can't wait.
We have something to tell you.
We can't keep it a secret any longer.
See, from the very beginning, I knew he was a winner.
I felt the same way. So now it's time for everybody in the world to know.
Burger King has switched to Pepsi.
Burger King and Pepsi, 2 winning tastes.
Together at last?
Together at last.
Watch out, brother. Watch out, sis. They're gonna get us with the Kodak disc.
They're gonna get us with the Kodak disc. Gonna get us and they're not gonna miss. Now when it's easy as this. Gonna get us with the Kodak disc.
The Kodak disc camera advances automatically, and its built-in flash knows when to flash. Want a camera that's easier than that? You're not gonna get it.
You better look cute, cause it's ready, aim, shoot.
Gonna get us with the Kodak disc.
Oops, my radar tells me a grandma needs help. What's the problem, Grandma?
My granddaughter's
Soap through.
Bargain diapers without gathers can gap and leak. You need a diaper with gathers. Pampers with Stay Dry gathers. Look, bargain diapers without gathers can gap and leak. But Pampers Stay Dry gathers help keep your baby drier on the outside. And that's not all. Pampers has the cushion quilted lining, so it stays drier next to your baby's skin.
That's wetness protection, right down to her toes.
Yep, fitted Pampers help protect baby skin against wetness right down to her toes. Now that's a real bargain.
Grandpa, how come your new Citrus Hill orange juice tastes so yummy?
Because at Citrus Hill, we wait till the oranges get full of sunshiny sweetness. But do you know how long it takes them to get all sunshiny sweet?
A week?
More like a year.
A whole year?
Yep. You see, honey, oranges take sunshine and turn it into sweet, delicious juice. More sun they get, the more naturally sweet.
Citrus Hill orange juice gets.
That's right. You can taste a year of sunshine in every sip.
Is Grandpa coming with us to the movies?
He can't, Mommy. He has to watch his oranges get sweeter.
New Citrus Hill orange juice. There's a year of sunshine in every sip.
Saturday, the Fighting Irish take on Air Force, or 6th-ranked SMU battles Arkansas, plus other regional games. And on ABC's Wide World of Sports, Janet Lynn and more in a unique individual competition, plus more. NCAA football, U.S. Amateur Boxing Championships, and ABC's Wide World of Sports, Saturday.
The way Thunderbird looks has a great deal to do with how it drives. The shape of the front helps the driver feel the road. The shape of the doors and mirrors smooths and quiets the air. The shape of the rear helps press the tires to the pavement. Thunderbird, the way it looks, improves the way it drives. Have you driven the best-built American cars? Have you driven a Ford lately?
Kellogg's Special K has a special look just for you.
A bigger flake, a crisp light taste, made for today. Take to the K, Kellogg's Special K.
High-protein, low-sugar Special K cereal now has bigger, crispier flakes to make your low-calorie Special K breakfast delicious.
Tastes great, first rate, for your life today. Take to the K, Kellogg's Special K.
Okay.
Friday, the mob wants Benson dead.
You'd give up your life to protect mine.
I wouldn't give up my bowling night.
Then Ben Vereen joins Webster for an entertainment classic. And lottery hits New York, where winning can be murder.
You actually think that one of us killed him?
It's possible.
Then teenage girls for sale.
How long you been out on the streets?
And Matt Houston's Their Only Hope.
Tomorrow, all starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
Drama Center will continue in a moment. Sunday,
A motion picture that takes you beyond imagining. The day before.
There's not going to be a war, is there?
The day of.
This is not an exercise. Over 300 missiles inbound now.
The day after. Friendly discretion
This
advised.
is Lawrence, Kansas. Is anybody there? Anybody at all?
Nobody's got corduroy like the Gap. Now Gap Pioneer cords are $13.98. There's a whole lot more to fall for in corduroy at the Gap.
Fall into the Gap.
The thrill of the wild. One vehicle captures and feels. With the strength and agility to master most any terrain, nothing stands in its way. Jeep CJ. Like nothing you've ever driven.
There's a feeling you can get only in a Jeep.
See the new Jeep CJ at your 5-state AMC Jeep Renault dealers now.
Join the crime fighters on Action News tonight.
It doesn't taste like sugarless gum.
Tastes so good.
Trident sugarless gum has long-lasting flavor.
Taste the one.
I get a good, fresh, clean taste, and it doesn't hurt my teeth.
Taste the one that'll win you over. To sugarless gum.
4 out of 5 dentists surveyed recommend sugarless gum for their patients who chew gum.
With Trident sugarless gum, I've got the best of both worlds.
Taste the one that'll win you over. To sugarless gum.
It's good gum.
This is how I give my business career an extra edge. If you're in shape, you've got the edge. Speed Stick deodorant gives you an edge, too. Speed Stick is wider than Narrow Sticks, gives you man-sized protection. The wide stick feels good going on, and it takes just a few strokes. It's a great value, too. In this world, a little extra edge is all you need.
Let the wide stick give you the edge. Speed Stick deodorant.
By Menon.
Drama Center will continue in a moment.
Introducing Wendy's Hot Stuffed Baked Potatoes. Delicious baked potatoes stuffed 5 ways. Get one with cheese. Or bacon and cheese. Broccoli and cheese. Wendy's chili and cheese.
Wendy's.
Or sour cream and chives.
That makes 5.
Wendy's new Hot Stuffed Baked Potatoes. Get 'em while they're hot. For Wendy's kind of people.
I'll never forget my first speaking part. There were only 2 words to remember. Money was pretty tight back then, so I started using Suave. After I got discovered, I tried those expensive shampoos and conditioners and made a little discovery of my own. They weren't any better than Suave. They just cost more. These days, it's not hard to spend a fortune on your hair. I don't. Suave just makes me look like I do.
Suave makes you look as if you spent a fortune on your hair.
Tonight, Streisand's first TV interview in years.
I don't want to play it safe anymore.
Geraldo Rivera takes you inside the private world of this very private star.
I've never been able to build up that wall that you're supposed to build up, I hear.
On 2020 next. Finding the best video game system is a tough game to win. Who plays the most games, the best-selling games? In Television 2, add the new system changer and play all Atari 2600 games. The most games, the best-selling games, like Hubert. Enduro. Burger Time. In Television 2 has the most going for it. More games than Atari and Coleco. Over 430 games. Get in Television 2. It's got the most going for it.
On Trauma Center.
Oh my God. Toby probably will never have normal hearing again.
Over here! Hey! Oh, what have you got? Right fin tractor!
Hello. As usual, the director is a male wasp.
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow, take the Good Morning America driving test and find out why drinking and driving don't mix. Meet Eric Roberts from the movie Star 80 next week. Prince Andrew of Britain on Good Morning America.
Saturday, hooker fights to save a woman cop accused of cowardice under fire on T.J. Hooker. Then Engelbert Humperdinck steals Julie's heart when he sails on the Love Boat. After a neglected wife comes face to face with her husband's beautiful mistress on Fantasy Island. Now stay tuned for an ABC News Brief. Next.
An ABC News Brief brought to you by Michelob Light Beer. Now from Washington, Max Robinson.
Good evening. Striking Greyhound workers fought with police across the country today as the bus line tried to resume service. Tempers flared at terminals from San Francisco to Boston. Police arrested scores of strikers, but there were no serious injuries. Near Tripoli, Lebanon, in the wake of the capture of Yasser Arafat's last stronghold, Arafat has vowed to fight to the end. In retaliation for the Beirut bombing that killed 58 French troops, French jets have bombed pro-Iranian Lebanese guerrillas in eastern Lebanon. Night on Nightline, part 2 of Divorce American Style, the emotional fallout. Now this.
Michelob Light for the winner.
I thought you were tired. Nope, just thirsty.
Michelob Light.
A new Surgeon General's report warns 10% of the current U.S. population could die from heart disease caused by smoking. Next on 2020, Barbra Streisand in her first television interview in 7 years.
U.S.-USSR, the Reagan policy. Tomorrow on ABC's World News Tonight.
Here's good news about Exxon gasoline. Now you have a choice of how you buy it. If you pay cash at participating Exxon stations, you'll get a discount because cash transactions are less costly. But if you prefer the convenience of buying on credit, your Exxon credit card is welcome as always. Either way, the quality of the gasoline is the same. Exxon, quality you can count on.
Jim Gardner with Action News tonight at 11.
2020, sponsored by Chrysler Plymouth.
Lee Iacocca asked his engineers to build a sports car. Make it fast. Give it turbo power. 0 to 50, Chrysler Laser XE beats Camaro C28. Make it handle. Front-wheel drive Laser beats Toyota Supra in the slalom. Make it luxurious. Rich Mark Cross leathers are available. Back it with a 5-year, 50,000-mile protection plan and make it affordable. We did. Chrysler Laser XE. The competition is good. We had to be better.
the finer things in life. Happily, some are affordable, like Grey Poupon Dijon mustard. Grey Poupon is so fine, it's even made with white wine. Its original French Dijon recipe adds distinctive flavor to beef, pork, and poultry, salad dressing and sauces, and of course, sandwiches. So enjoy one of life's finer pleasures.
Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon?
But of course. Grey Poupon. It even has wine.
There's more to John Hancock than life insurance.
You know, this home computer is one incredible tool.
But it's no substitute for personal financial advice.
You're right. And that's where the John Hancock companies come in. By providing a full range of financial services from stocks and bonds
tax planning
to IRAs. At John Hancock, they know a good financial plan starts with inside information.
John Hancock. We can help you here and now, not just hereafter.
These people have just seen a special preview of The Day After.
This is the most dramatic and realistic I've seen.
Excellent.
And I would consider it a privilege to have my daughter see this.
I think everybody should see this thing and see it more than once.
The Day After, Sunday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain. Parental discretion advised.
Not long ago, after a visit to the United States, internationally famous wine expert Christopher Stevens arrived at his home in France. At an elaborate dinner to celebrate his return, he offered his guests a special Burgundy he had discovered, one of America's most sought-after red wines.
Très bon.
On hearing the wine complimented by his guests, he asked them to guess what it cost. They agreed the wine was very well made, and presumed a wine of such quality would cost at least 65 or 70 francs, or between $8 and $10. How much did the special American wine really cost? You already know, because it's the same wine you're probably drinking now. The best-liked red wine ever made in America. The Hardy Burgundy of Ernest and Julio Gallo. From America's premier vintners. All the best.
You demand quality and durability. Plymouth builds it in. The 550 Plymouth Reliant K. The highest mileage 6-passenger car in America. Match it. And the lowest price. Match it, celebrity. 4-door, 2-door, even a wagon. Match it, Tempo. The 550 Plymouth Reliant K. Backed with a 5-year or 50,000-mile protection plan.
Match it if you can.
I'm a bundle of confusion.
Barbra Streisand, the force that drives her.
I felt different from a very early age.
The dream that sustains her.
Because I believe you can have everything.
Geraldo Rivera with the story of Barbra Streisand. Papa, Watch Me Fly, when 2020 continues.
Friday, lottery hits New York, where winning can be murder.
You actually think that one of us killed him?
It's possible. Then teenage girls for sale.
I need help.
And no one cares.
How long have you been out on the streets?
Except Matt Houston.
Tomorrow, all starting at 9, 8 Central and Mountain. From Channel 6, this is an Action News Brief with Jim Gardner.
Good evening. Police are on the lookout for 2 inmates missing from their cells at Graterford Prison. Both men are considered dangerous. Rob Jennings and Crime Fighters ask you for help in solving the murder of a Philadelphia cab driver. We'll have the latest on a day of violence in the Greyhound bus strike. And Robin Garrison says a minor earthquake is keeping police busy in Wilmington, Delaware. Don Tonelson has Flyers and Sixers highlights. Dave Roberts, the actor with a forecast on Action News at 11.
I need it tomorrow. I don't care what it costs.
I need it tomorrow.
Business people under pressure to get urgent packages fast.
I don't care what it costs.
Often act without thinking.
I need it tomorrow.
But now, UPS Next Day Air gets it here in the morning for about half the cost. Just think, up to 50% less than the competition.
Sure, I need it tomorrow. But I do care what it costs. Send it UPS Next Day Air.
UPS Next Day Air. We save you money from the ground up. Now with morning delivery.
Jenny Cream Light. It's the best light I've ever tasted, and I've tasted a lot of them, because I'm a beer drinker. And this is great. This Jenny Cream Light is it.
A discussion on The Day After, 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Who makes the best-built American cars? Based on National Highway Traffic Safety recall data over the last 2 years, Chrysler does. Because Chrysler had the lowest percent of recalls. And only Chrysler has the confidence to back the cars it builds for 5 years or 50,000 miles, with protection on the engine, powertrain, and against outer body rust-through. Based on recalls alone, Chrysler makes the best-built American cars. And with 550 protection, they're not only the best built, they're the best backed.
How fast does Ambisol relieve toothache pain? Before you can say.
Ambisol.
How fast does Ambisol relieve painful gum irritation? Before you can say.
Ambisol.
When your mouth hurts, Ambisol's pain-killing ingredients relieve minor mouth pain on contact. And Ambisol keeps on relieving for hours. How fast does Ambisol stop teething pain? Before he can say.
Ambisol.
Ambisol in gel or liquid stops minor mouth pain before you can say Ambisol.
From Seiko Technology, the world's first TV watch. From the same advanced technology, a new world of design, refined to the last rivet. Opulent, handsome, his statement of style. Delicate, sinuous, beautiful designs for a woman's wrist. Who but Seiko could create elegance to express the world's most exciting quartz technology? Seiko watches and clocks at your authorized dealer.
The next time you make a long-distance business call, think about this. Long distance is important to every business, and only one long-distance company can connect you with anyone, anywhere in the world. AT&T. We can custom design a network for you and help increase productivity and manage costs. That's enough to satisfy any business, even accounting. AT&T. We're what you call long distance.
If you have important things you want to do right now, this message could be beneficial.
Lending money is what we do.
Loans to homeowners up to $200,000.
Now that's beneficial. Making payments easy for you.
In most cases, you'll have an answer within 48 hours.
Now that's beneficial. Important things you want to do. We'll work to make it easy for you. Making people's dreams come true.
See us. Check our lower rates for homeowners.
Now that's beneficial.
What lies beyond the luxury car? The technology of the premium automobile. The new Continental Mark 7. The Mark 7 actually rides on air with a unique air suspension system. It levels the car electronically so that handling is reassuringly consistent. The new Continental Mark 7. The difference between a luxury car and a premium automobile. Come, drive the difference.
Not long ago, a wine tasting took place aboard the steamship Queen Mary. The wines to be judged were from some of the finest vineyards in France. But as the wines were prepared for the tasting, another wine was secretly included. A wine made by Ernest and Julio Gallo. Did the Gallo wine win? How could it have, in competition with some of the most famous and costly wines in the world? But nevertheless, it did. From Ernest and Julio Gallo, all the best.
Saturday, revenge-minded Notre Dame takes on the high-flying Air Force Falcons, or 6th-ranked SMU, who won an amazing 29 out of their last 32 games, battle Arkansas, plus other regional games. Then Breland Biggs and more in the U.S. Amateur Boxing Championships. And on ABC's Wide World of Sports, the beauty and grace of the world's top skaters in a unique individual competition, the International Professional Figure Skating Championships. Plus awesome feats of strength in the World Weightlifting Championships. All Saturday on ABC.
Well, this has been a special 2020. We'll be here next week. In the meantime, we're in touch, so you be in touch. I'm Hugh Downs. Good night.
For those who would like a transcript of tonight's broadcast, send $2 to Journal Graphics, Box 2020, Ansonia Station, New York, New York, 10023. This has been the ABC News Magazine 2020.
Tomorrow, the U.S. and the USSR. President Reagan's Russian policy. Could tough talk lead to tough action?
He has not done anything provocative.
Is this the path to peace or the road to Cold War? Tomorrow, watch ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Buffalo, I'm Jim Gardner for Action News. 2 dangerous inmates are missing from their cells at Graterford Prison. The search is on. Rob Jennings' Crime Fighters report focuses on the murder of this man, a Philadelphia cab driver. And Robin Garrison is in Wilmington, Delaware, where everybody is getting over a minor earthquake. Tonight, we'll play the name game. Dave Roberts has AccuWeather next on Action News Tonight.
Panasonic invites you to step ahead of your time. Step ahead of your time to the next dimension in television. Panasonic Color Television with CompuFocus, a system of TV optics that can produce a picture so sharp and clear the TV set you're watching isn't sharp and clear enough to show it. Step ahead of your time to Panasonic Color Television, more than just slightly ahead of our time.
At last, one airline has done something unique for America's senior citizens.
For only $999 each, we can travel anywhere Eastern flies in the U.S. for a year. So we're going to visit our niece in Boston, our kids in L.A., and dear old Mom in Florida.
If you're 65, you qualify. You can even get a passport for a companion who travels with you regardless of age. Call Eastern or your travel agent for details.
Eastern's get-up-and-go passport. It was worth waiting for.
Eastern, America's favorite way to fly.
What does it take to excel?
You have my word. You'll get it tomorrow.
It takes reliability, speed, economy. It takes express mail next day service from the post office. Our 2-pound pack is just $9.35. Most others charge about twice that. We deliver over 90,000 packages on time every day.
You're a man of your word. I just got it.
Express mail service. We deliver excellence for less.
Paul Newman, George C. Scott, The Hustler at 12:30.
If you're a heavy traveler, you know some of the smoothest trips are the products of German engineering. And that's why so many heavy travelers insist on going by Jetta. It's a Volkswagen that can really fly. And when you're at the controls, you can really control it. It holds 13 cubic feet of carry-ons. And if you're really heavy travelers, you'll love the way Jetta wide bodies hold your wide bodies. It's not a car. It's a Volkswagen.
See your local Volkswagen dealer today.
14 years ago, we crossed this bridge to introduce a new gasoline from Getty. Today, we're crossing it to bring you a new idea from Getty. From now on, we'll be selling unleaded gasoline and only unleaded, premium and regular. And we'll be selling them for less than most other major unleadeds, so you get more miles for your money. Unleaded only. That's where America's headed. Unleaded only for less. That's where Getty is headed.
If you're running out of ways to tell your boss the copier's broken, and you'd do anything to avoid facing him, tell your boss about Panasonic copiers. Every Panasonic copier, from our compact model to copiers that can grow into a complete system, are designed with advanced electronics to help prevent breakdowns. So tell your boss it's time for a Panasonic.
See Panasonic copiers at Omni Equipment Corporation in Westchester.
When you're searching for something for your little girls or boys, and you're finding high prices, but not finding toys, and you're sad and you're blue and you're tired of running round, at Lionel Kitty City, turn that frown upside down. Upside down. You got selection, upside down. Low prices too. Lionel Kitty City makes it easy for you. The prices and selection are among the best around. At Lionel Kitty City, turn that frown upside down.
People escape from the demands of the world in quite different ways. That's why at Eastern Airlines, we think you need a travel agent who knows which warm place out of all that we fly to has the best of what you're interested in at a price you can afford. Eastern says, see a travel agent. Don't go to a warm place, cold.
It's been called one of the most innovative American cars ever. Its unique Enduraflex body panels resist minor dents and will never rust. Introducing Pontiac Fiero, America's first mid-engine production car. Fiero, a brilliant example of Pontiac innovation in action. Fiero, only from Pontiac.
We build excitement, Pontiac.
When you want a hearty, natural cheddar for snacking, you could start with a cheddar wheel. Slowly, carefully uncover its ridges until you reach its very core. Cut it down to a perfect size and shape for snacking, then capture its character in foil at the peak of flavor. Or you could simply start with a package of Cracker Barrel and open it. Cracker Barrel Premium Cheddar from Kraft. The best thing to happen to cheddar since the wheel.
On the next Merv Griffin Show, Shelley Winters talks about JFK.
And I hear all these salacious stories about him, and they're nonsense. They're just nonsense.
From the A-Team, Dwight Schultz.
Every day, everybody on the show was so macho. Mr. T, George Papard, Dirk Benedict, and I just sit there cowering in the corner.
Plus renowned photographer Yusuf Karsh.
Watch the Merv Griffin Show tomorrow at 4.
Digital readouts, onboard computer diagnostics, advanced electronics developed by General Motors for the 747. Now many of the same engineers are building the same technology into new GM cars and trucks. So you and your car can drive smarter. Nobody sweats the details like GM.
Mom, Daddy's back from McDonald's.
Sweetheart, you'll never guess what I got.
Big Mac fries and a shake.
I got a Corvette Stingray.
Corvette? A Corvette? You bought a Corvette?
Yeah, it's a Mattel Hot Wheels car. See?
Wow!
It's a special price with any food purchase at McDonald's.
Collect a different Hot Wheels car each day, 14 in all, at participating McDonald's.
I think tomorrow I'll buy the Jeep.
Dad's buying a Jeep?
Mattel Hot Wheels, just 69 cents at McDonald's.
Keeping this driveway clear used to take a lot longer. Then we got this Honda snowblower. It's the first snowblower with tracks instead of wheels. And nothing gives you traction like tracks, so you don't slip and slide. And it's got enough engine to blow about 1,000 pounds of snow a minute. The Honda snowblower. It's great for any driveway, but it's a lifesaver for this one.
Unbelievable. Simply unbelievable. I fly a lot of miles on TWA, and I can earn free tickets. But now TWA also counts miles I fly on Eastern and Qantas. My miles add up faster, so I can earn free tickets sooner. Free tickets to almost anywhere on Earth. Imagine TWA doing that. What in the world will they think of next?
You're gonna like us, TWA.
There are lots of things that can blow a grocery budget way out of proportion. The little dears eat it up, the furry friends whoop it down. And it can really hound you, unless you stock up and save at Jewel Tea.
In a recent price comparison, Jewel Tea prices were 14% lower than a leading food chain in the greater Philadelphia metropolitan area.
Jewel Tea, where you can save a lot on a little or a lot on a lot.
Save a lot on a little or a lot on a lot. Save a lot at Jewel Tea.
There is a revolution on the American road, led by Dodge, and it's changing the way America drives.
An American revolution.
With a 5-year, 50,000-mile protection plan, the most front-wheel drive models in America, the most turbocharged models.
An American revolution.
A turbocharged revolution called Daytona, a transportation revolution called Caravan.
We are Dodge, an American revolution.
Here's something that's going to make a lot of changes. A program called Atari Writer. It turns any Atari computer system into a word processor.
All men are created equal. Don't you think there's something a little out of date about that?
Just a little, yeah. Why don't you fix that? See, you can make corrections, move whole groups of words around, and print it out on your own stationery. Atari may make the typewriter obsolete.
What's a typewriter?
Donahue on telephone rates tomorrow, 9 a.m.
You know, the secret to a comfortable retirement is really no secret. You need a smart investment firm to help you get there.
And the best way to find that investment firm is to ask a lot of questions.
Katie and I asked.
And the more we asked, the more good things we heard about one company, Dean Witter.
We heard about the quality of their financial advice and programs.
We heard they really listen, really care.
For us, Dean Witter was worth asking about.
Dean Witter. Worth asking about.
Bringing people new technology is nothing new to AT&T.
Hello?
Over the years, we've made calling easier and easier. Our technology has done a lot for people.
Right away.
And now we can do even more.
Dallas.
We're the new AT&T, and there's no limit to what we can bring you.
What exactly is this? Dad, this is the future.
AT&T, we're reaching out in new directions.
Panasonic invites you to step ahead of your time to the next dimension in television. Step ahead of your time to Panasonic Color Television with CompuFocus, a system of TV optics so ahead of its time, it can produce a picture so sharp and clear, the TV set you're watching isn't sharp and clear enough to show it. Step ahead of your time to a Panasonic video camera that focuses automatically and adjusts to light, even low light. Step ahead of your time to a stereo video recorder that records from TV or from life with 4-head technology for jitter-free effects from slow motion to stop motion. Step ahead of your time to Panasonic Omnivision Video Systems and Panasonic Color Television. More than just slightly ahead of our time.
Tomorrow, the U.S. and the USSR. President Reagan's Russian policy. Could tough talk lead to tough action?
He has not done anything provocative.
Is this the path to peace or the road to Cold War? Tomorrow, watch ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
An impossible dream is about to come true. An airplane called Solar Challenger will fly the English Channel powered by nothing but sunshine. It took vision and hard work and a whole new technology to get it off the ground. It took DuPont Kevlar, Mylar, Delrin, and Nomex. But these ultralight, ultra-strong DuPont materials made more than a dream come true. They're helping to launch America's first fuel-efficient jets. DuPont, makers of better things for better living.
New and improved Handy Wrap 2 introduces Cling Plus.
Oh, you ain't got a thing if you ain't got that cling. Do-rap, do-rap, do-rap.
Oh, you ain't got a thing if you ain't got that cling. Do-rap, 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 do-rap.
Handy Wrap 2 with Cling Plus has twice as much cling as before, so it seals tighter to seal in freshness and flavor longer.
Oh, you ain't got a thing if you ain't got that cling.
New and improved Handy Wrap 2, it's a must to have that Cling Plus.
It was Keller's butter that always made Aunt Sophie's pound cake so perfect, and the fresh Keller's taste that made Uncle Ted's trout so tempting. Keller's butter has made Philadelphia's favorite recipes perfectly delicious since 1906. And there's Keller's Golden Blend, which tastes, cooks, and spreads like butter because it's made with 40% Keller's butter. Keller's fresh cream butter and Keller's Golden Blend. Taste you can trust. Come to laugh.
Would you like to come in?
I'd rather stick needles in my eyes. Come to care.
Mama, that's the first time I stopped hugging first.
Come to terms.
Any reaction at all to my telling you I love you?
I was just inches from a clean getaway.
Deborah Winger, Shirley MacLaine, and Jack Nicholson. Terms of Endearment. Rated PG.
Terms of Endearment sneak preview tomorrow night at Sam's Place and other first-run theaters.
Your Quality Plus Ford dealer's holiday celebration is going on now. While everybody else is decorating, we're dealing on our entire stock. Special deals on over 18,000 Ford cars and trucks, like the front-wheel drive Escort, the best-selling car in the world, just $56.29. Special trade-in allowances, easy financing. Don't settle for GM. Don't settle for Chrysler. Settle for the best-built American cars and trucks during the holiday celebration. Open special hours only at your participating Quality Plus Ford dealer.
I'm David Hartman. The Day After is a movie about atomic war. Tomorrow in Good Morning America, we'll have some advice for you parents who decide to watch the movie with your children. Join us for Good Morning America.
When your day begins before Good Morning America, wake up with ABC's World News this morning.
Up to now, frozen dinners had a place in every home, but it wasn't the dining room. But now there are dinner classics from Armour. Complete meals like tender sirloin tips in mushroom sauce, scalloped potatoes, and crisp Italian vegetables.
Harold,
Tonight we're eating in the dining room.
Dinner classics from Armour. Frozen dinners so good they belong in the dining room.
So, this is the dining room.
If you're just looking for a small car, your choice is very large. But if you're looking for a small car with advanced front-wheel drive engineering, your choice is more limited. And if you're looking for a small car that's also very sporty and maneuverable, you'll find it reassuring to look at this one. Skyhawk, the first car to succeed at being both small and Buick at the same time.
Wouldn't you really rather have a Buick? I decided to test Heinz ketchup myself to see why more folks choose it. And you know what happened? Heinz didn't run. Then I tasted Heinz, because to me that's proof. One taste, and I knew which ketchup I liked best.
Unbeatably thick, rich Heinz is America's 3-to-1 choice over any other single ketchup. Taste it for yourself.
No contest.
Heinz, America's favorite for thick, rich ketchup.
If you haven't seen the new Playboy Hotel and Casino lately, you're in for a few surprises. Like the elegant new Salon Privé. It's a winner.
Ford happened to want to make a 2-day sale, the biggest we've ever seen, this Friday and Saturday. All stores open 8 a.m. Friday and 9 a.m. Saturday.
Tap into this sale and save.
In Mercer County, children with only one parent are waiting for a big brother or big sister. To volunteer, call 695-BIGS.
More than 50 years ago, a scientist at AT&T's Bell Laboratories discovered the principle that led to all solid-state technology. His discovery won him the 1937 Nobel Prize. Your Highness? 19 years later, the Nobel Prize was again awarded to Bell Lab scientists for the transistor, the key that opened the entire computer age. The creativity of AT&T people has been recognized with more Nobel Prizes than any other company on Earth. Over the years, people have come to expect a lot from us. And now, you can expect even more. We're the new AT&T, and we're reaching out to find even newer ways to improve your life.
There's nothing to be nervous about. Just be great.
AT&T. We're reaching out in new directions.
Working at a sure and steady pace almost always produces results. The problem is, it doesn't get you much attention. So even though Hewlett-Packard technology has produced a number of firsts, some of you still don't know who we are. Maybe now you will. Introducing the touchscreen personal computer, the Hewlett-Packard 150. By merely touching the screen, you can find an address, move a paragraph, change a forecast, make a chart. No complicated commands to remember. No mouse, just your finger. In other words, you already know how to use the touchscreen personal computer, which means nothing stands between you and what you can become. Hewlett-Packard Personal Computers, setting you free.
Now through Saturday at midnight, Ridge AMC Jeep Renault presents a major sales event. Ridge has made a special purchase of Renault Alliances, Encores, 18Is, and Fuegos, plus the all-new Jeep Cherokees and Wagoneers, as well as four-wheel drive Eagles, CJs, and Jeep pickups. They're all ready for immediate delivery, and on-the-spot financing is available. Ridge will sell 100 cars and Jeeps during this sale. Will be open until midnight now through Saturday night. Now is the time at Ridge AMC Jeep Renault, Ridge Avenue in Roxborough.
A colorful breakthrough. Canon's 270F. It lets you make up to 27 copies a minute, reduces, enlarges, can even feed and collate automatically. But the 270F does more. It lets you communicate in color at a price that keeps you in the black. The Canon NP270F. For information, call toll-free.
Here comes one of the most delicious breads you'll ever taste. It's Pillsbury Quick Bread Mix with wholesome fruits and nuts. There's cranberry bread, carrot nut bread, date bread, all from Pillsbury quick bread mixes. All easy to make, 3 minutes from box to oven. 1 second from plate to mouth.
The freshest ideas are baking at Pillsbury.
I make double what my father made, and I've got less to show for it.
People need help with their money. They need straight talk and simple answers from someone they trust. That's why Sears created the Sears Financial Network with Dean Witter Investments, Coldwell Banker Real Estate, Allstate Insurance. They're ready to serve you now in their own offices. The Sears Financial Network. Trust us to make it work for you.
34 years ago, Volkswagen introduced the family van to America. And over the years, we've made thousands of improvements. We improved the transmission and the handling. We kept the Vanagon small outside, but made it bigger inside. And now we've made room for 22% more power with a new water-cooled engine. The 1984 Vanagon. There's a lot behind it. Vanagon. It's not a car. It's a Volkswagen.
My fellow Americans, I'd like to expose a cruel hoax. For years, the English have been guarding their precious supplies of Harvey's by telling Americans that it is only to be sipped in these silly little glasses. That is a lie. In fact, Harvey's is delicious anyway and any time you serve it, and is consumed eagerly all over England. So if you want more than just a sip of the good life, throw away those silly little glasses.
Harvey's, the taste you don't have to sip to enjoy.
Grandpa, we won!
Attaboy. Hey, we really scored Grandma's homemade spaghetti sauce.
Nope, it's Prego, a jar sauce.
And we struck out.
But Prego tastes homemade.
Dad, does Prego have all that good stuff Mama puts in?
It's in there, see? All natural.
Lots of herbs and onions and garlic?
Look, it's in there.
But homemade taste?
It's in there.
100% natural Prego spaghetti sauce. Homemade taste. It's in there.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
We know Dunkin' Donuts are always fresh and come in more varieties than supermarkets.
Excuse me.
But we like to make sure.
Do you have delicious chocolate frosted donuts like Dunkin' Donuts?
No.
Do you have 5 kinds of jelly donuts?
No. Ma'am.
Were these made fresh this morning?
No.
Good. Dunkin' Donuts. Up to 52 varieties made fresh day and night. No supermarket can say that.
To some, the breakup of AT&T is a shattering event. But Merrill Lynch know-how can make it your lucky break. Our top-ranked research team studied AT&T from top to bottom. We can help you make the right move. Manage 8 stocks, keep some, sell some, or move into our special AT&T stock fund. Now that opportunity is knocking, take advantage of a real break. Call Merrill Lynch, a breed apart.
The new Continental Mark 7. Technology gives the premium automobile a different form than a luxury car. The sleek new Continental Mark 7 moves through the air with remarkable efficiency, reserving power for when you need it. The power of a fuel-injected V8 or European-designed turbo diesel. The new Continental Mark 7. The difference between a luxury car and a premium automobile. Come, drive the difference.
I know. You think you're going to be the one person in the world who can't operate a computer. You think you won't even be able to hook it up and it'll sit on your shelf mocking you. Well, this is how easy it is to get started with the new Atari XL home computer. Once you get the whole system set up, there are over 2,000 things you can do with it. Just plug this into here. Very easy, because there's only one place it goes, and there, you're ready to go.
26 seconds.
I can go again. I can do it much faster. Go again. Let's go again.
We asked a group of experienced beer drinkers to try our super premium product.
If you asked me to guess where the beer came from, I would say it came from probably Germany, maybe Denmark.
I would say it's an English beer.
Oh, I would say probably Holland. I'd say it was probably brewed in Germany.
You're all right, and you're all wrong. It's America's challenge to all imports. Genesee 12-Horse Ale, America's premium ale.
12-horse ale, right here in America. Unbelievable.
Friday, lottery hits New York.
where winning can be murder.
You actually think that one of us killed him?
It's possible. Then teenage girls for sale.
I need help.
And no one cares.
How long you been out on the streets?
Except Matt Houston.
Tomorrow, all starting at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
Nobody sings country like the Marshall Tucker Band, and nobody can give them boots for it like the Great American Shoe Store.
Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Kitty cat.
You got it right, guys, and for a lot less than you usually pay for outdoor boots. Who can save you 20% on them right now?
Kitty cat.
And we are.
Grandpa, this soup is for noodle lovers like us.
What's so special about it?
It has lots of big noodles. They'll last a whole bowl of soup. It's New Lipton Hardy Noodle Soup, Grandpa.
Good broths, big noodles, but they'll never last a whole bowl.
New Lipton Hearty Noodle Soup, so full of big hearty noodles, you won't finish the noodles before you finish the soup.
Grandpa, finish your noodles.
New Lipton Hearty Noodle, also Hearty Beef Flavor Noodle and Hearty Tomato Noodle.
WPVI TV, Channel 6, Philadelphia. Welcome to the $1 Million Movie. Tonight our feature film is The Hustler, starring Paul Newman, Piper Laurie, George C. Scott, Jackie Gleason, and Myron McCormick.
Here's Lipton tea lover Don Meredith.
See this tag? Lipton's the only tea in the whole world allowed to say it's the brisk tea. And that's a fact. Only Lipton has that special brisk taste, and that's a fact. Because no one matches the rich blend of natural tea leaves in this little fella. Now that's the best tasting, briskest tea I know. Brisk is beautiful. And only Lipton's got it.
Lipton, the brisk tea.
Here comes one of the most delicious breads you'll ever taste. It's Pillsbury Quick Bread Mix with wholesome fruits and nuts. There's cranberry bread, carrot nut bread, date bread, all from Pillsbury Quick Bread Mixes. All easy to make, 3 minutes from box to oven, 1 second from plate to mouth.
The freshest ideas are baking at Pillsbury.
Remember when you play your favorite record so much all you heard was scratches? Now things are better at Wall-to-Wall Sound and Video. Discounted audio equipment, car stereo, computers, VCRs. But I'd still give $1 million for one good ooh-pa-pa-da. This is the job.
Save on this Sony AM/FM in-dash cassette car stereo with auto reverse and fader control, just $159.
Wall-to-Wall Sound and Video.
Don't look like a man in a skirt. Go to Crass Brothers. La, 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 la.
Crass Brothers, 937 South Street, store of the stars.
sweetheart, you'll never guess what I got.
Big Mac fries and a shake.
I got a Corvette Stingray.
Corvette? A Corvette? You bought a Corvette?
Yeah, it's a Mattel Hot Wheels car. See?
Wow!
It's a special price with any food purchase at McDonald's.
Collect a different Hot Wheels car each day, 14 in all, at participating McDonald's.
I think tomorrow I'll buy the Jeep.
Dad's buying a Jeep?
Mattel Hot Wheels, just 69 cents at McDonald's.
My assignment, find out what makes Hills Brothers Decaffeinated Instant taste this great.
The beans.
The answer was out there somewhere. Hills Brothers did it. Made a decaffeinated instant so delicious. But how? How did they make it taste this good? The beans. Nice tune. I got a job to do.
It's the beans that make Hills Brothers Decaffeinated Instant taste so good.
I'm this close.
Bamberger's assistant buyers take their work seriously, and that means serious savings for you on electronics. Like this Technics AM/FM stereo with 20-watt tuner, Dolby C noise reduction, turntable, and speakers. Just $349. That's $251 off. Or this Panasonic AM/FM stereo cassette recorder with 2 5-inch speakers and 1 touch recording. Just $85. That's $85 off. Serious savings now through Saturday at Bamberger's Assistant Buyers Days sale.
Friday, for one day only, from 9 till 9, Levin's puts everything on sale. Absolutely everything. Save on every living room, every dining room, every chair, every bedroom and mattress. Save on every air conditioner, washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, freezer. Save on every TV, hi-fi, VCR, cameras, jewelry, tires, and housewares. Friday, for one day only, 9 a.m. till 9 p.m., Levin's puts everything on sale. So you'll get an extra charge out of Levin's Friday.
Kensington, the Northeast, and Southampton.
Have you seen the savings at the 3 wholesale furniture distributor warehouses? They're bursting with unbelievable furniture values because there's no sale like wholesale. This 10-seat pit, just $2.99. It's unbelievable. Save on this recliner, $99. It's unbelievable. Save on bedding, mattress or box spring, only $38. It's wholesale furniture distributors' 3 giant warehouses, Street Road and I-95, 19th and Hunting Park, and 18th and Passyunk. There's no sale like wholesale.
Down in the islands where the coconut grows, there's a secret to beautiful skin that only Camay knows.
Discover Camay's new look and discover how Camay uses exotic coconut oil to make a beauty bar that's 1/2 creamy coconut soap for lather that leaves skin feeling so soft.
Skin so soft, you love to touch. She's Camay all over.
Discover Coconut Camay for soft, beautiful skin.
Right up until the end, Karen Carpenter and her brother Richard fought for her life. And this week's People gives you Karen's story by her brother. It is one of the most personal interviews People has reported. Richard Carpenter tells how Karen's battle with anorexia began and how he kept their careers moving despite her mystifying disease. The Karen Carpenter story reveals, as only People can, the unknown sides to Karen's problems and her family's unending efforts to keep her alive. It is dramatic and moving. People is published by Time Life.
Hi, I'm Jeff Connors of CNC Appliances, the giant outlet with the tiny prices. I'm here to invite you to visit our huge warehouse of over $2 million worth of major appliances, TVs, and video equipment. And don't forget our showroom where everything is on display. And my friends, if you see it cheaper anywhere else within 30 days of purchase, we'll refund the difference plus 10%. So plug into outlet savings at CNC Appliance, 101 Baltimore Park, Lansdowne, and 6834 Market Street, Upper Darby.
Friday, for one day only, from 9 till 9, Levin's puts everything on sale. Absolutely everything. Save on every living room, every dining room, every chair, every bedroom and mattress. Save on every air conditioner, washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, freezer. Save on every TV, hi-fi, VCR, cameras, jewelry, tires, and housewares. Friday, for one day only, 9 a.m. till 9 p.m., Levin's puts everything on sale. So you'll get an extra charge out of Levin's Friday.
Kensington, the Northeast, and Southampton.
The whole grain wheat isn't enough. The golden honey isn't enough.
The pure bran and slow baking with no added preservatives isn't enough to call this wheat bread Home Pride. What makes it Home Pride is real creamery butter. Home Pride splits each loaf, then pours on real creamery butter and lets it bake right in. It gives our wheat bread a taste that's really special. Home Pride Butter Top Wheat. Nature's best ingredients, baked better with butter.
Freddie, stop fiddling.
I'm not. I'm scratching. My shirt's not soft like before. And where's that fresh smell?
Well, I just washed it. You didn't use Downy. There's a big difference without the softener.
Only Downy combines skin-loving softness with April freshness. Makes static cling almost disappear.
Tonight's the night.
Mom, it's softer. And it smells good.
They sure notice when you use Downy. And I noticed a smile.
April Fresh Downy.
Quick! Name a difficult cleaning job where you'd use Top Job.
This greasy wall.
Good choice. But greasy dirt gets all over. How about floors?
My no-wax floors?
Yep, and cabinets, and
countertops and appliances?
Right again.
That's practically all over.
Sure. In fact, on the toughest baked-on greasy dirt, like on this range hood, Top Job by the bucket cleans better than the leading pines in ammonia.
But if Top Job cleans so many things so well...
Yes?
Why not call it Top Job?
Chicken soup and tissues? I don't believe my mother.
Hello, Mother.
How'd you know it was me? I knew. Really, Mom, with this cold, chicken soup I need, but why the puffs?
Because puffs are what I always use.
My nose is so sore, I hate to blow it.
But puffs are kind to your sore nose. No tissue is softer. Puffs soften the blow.
Oh, Mom.
Try puffs.
Bob, puffs are soft and cushiony, even on my sore nose. Why?
For one thing, puffs are puffed for softness. Compare puffs with and without puffing. Puffing gives puffs cushiony, comforting softness.
Like you said, Mom, puffs soften the blow.
Now, go right back to bed.
With my puffs and my chicken soup.
When your nose is sore, puffs soften the blow.
Do you bake with margarine? Then you should know about new Butter Flavor Crisco. Butter Flavor Crisco makes cakes rise higher. You can see the difference. But more important, Butter Flavor Crisco gives baked foods more butter flavor than margarine. A flavor so rich, there's only one word for it.
Butter.
Yeah, that's our word for it. New Butter Flavor Crisco makes baking with margarine obsolete. Now there are two great Criscos.
Now, America's favorite soap, Ivory, has added something new. What is it? A pump. Introducing new Liquid Ivory Soap. The liquid soap with Ivory's pure, natural kind of clean.
Liquid Ivory cleans gently, naturally, without a lot of extra ingredients. Oh, I've tried other liquids, but most aren't really soap. They're detergent. Ivory's a basic natural soap, and we like that.
New Liquid Ivory Soap. When it comes to clean, it's a natural.
A few years ago, I was building my kids a backyard sandbox. Today, I'm heading the committee to build our neighborhood playground. Now that's a change for the better. Back then, I had to buy separate detergents and fabric softeners to clean and soften my laundry. Today, Bold 3 detergent plus fabric softener is all I buy. Now that's better. Oh, I had my doubts one product could clean, soften, and control static cling. Not anymore. As long as Bold 3 cleans like this, let them have fun. But I know. Can it really soften? No doubt about it. And I'm not easy to please. It's got just the right amount of freshness, too. And let me tell you, static clings, under control. All that from one product.
A change for the better. Bold 3.
Writing is a coffee lover's dream. That page took 4 cups. Of course, I drink High Point decaffeinated. I can do without caffeine. So can you. But flavor, never. Delicious. You see, High Point has a special way of capturing flavor. Deep brewed flavor. And that's what every coffee lover wants, right? Deep brewed flavor. I think you'll really go for it.
Deep brewed flavor makes High Point the coffee lovers decaffeinated.
You're gonna love it.
Most people can't help but help themselves to the moist, delicious brownies in the world. Duncan Hines. Bet you can't help but help yourself to the moist, delicious brownies in the world. Duncan Hines.
Of the leading mixes, Duncan Hines batter is the most smooth and creamy, which makes the most delicious the moist, delicious brownies.
Go ahead and help yourself. You know you gotta help yourself, so go ahead and help yourself to the moist, delicious brownies in the world.
Duncan Hines.